since the beginning of humanity, humanity always wanted to reach out for the unreachable, to try to summon spirits or gods. And that is also something that I did many times on the dragon's path. I tried to summon the dragon many times, but that was after I saw the dragon. After I saw the dragon that was, or felt the dragon. And the problem was, I was awakened by the dragon, but then my dragon faded away, and I was actually very afraid that my dragon would actually go away. So in order to let the dragon to keep the dragon here with me, um, I did many things, like for example, summoning summoning the dragon, and there are several ways actually that you can summon the dragon, and that is something that I want to share with you. My ways of summoning the dragon. It's not really like summoning like you are calling them out. It's much more like opening a gate for them, and so opening a gate on the right place. The first thing that you need to know from summoning dragons is that you use your own words. Whenever you are trying to summon dragons, don't try to use words from someone else, because this is unique. Your entire dragon eye is unique. So your dragon wants to hear you, and as well as your voice is the much more powerful stuff actually. Something that you can do with your voice is to summon the dragon. Your voice is where the dragon will listen to, no one else. So you don't have to have other people around you to help you or something like this. No, your voice is powerful. Your voice is something that you should use to summon the dragon, to summon your dragon. And if you think that you don't have a dragon by your side, then your voice is still that very much powerful. Your voice is a draconic energy. So if you are on the dragon's path and you want to follow the dragon and you love the dragon very much, there is a very high chance that your voice alone is where the dragon will listen to, because it's draconic. That is where dragon will listen to, and you are very well known actually in the dragon realms. And whenever you are shouting, whenever you are roaring, whenever you are saying something, whenever you are try to say something to the dragon, well, do so. Talk with the dragon. That is how summoning can happen. Summoning is just very simple, and yet it's so complicated. Just try to talk, to shout, and try to do it with a lot of devotion, a lot of that you mean it. So when you try to summon the dragon, mean it, whatever you are saying. Whenever you are roaring, you want your dragon back. So you want your dragon by your side. You are meaning it. And your voice have to go through the gate, so that the gate will go, it will go through the gate, so that your dragon will eventually come through it. And your dragon will hear your voice. So try to talk with them. Your voice is powerful. The second thing to summon a dragon is this one. Is the dragon's eye, of course. It's actually our sign. It connects you and your dragons. So this is actually a sign of power, and also a sign where you are born with. And this is, for example, in every religion or spirituality has their own sign. This is ours. This is ours. And in the middle of it, you connect with all of the dragons from the three sides. 3 is the dragon number. And you are one of the three, the trinity of the dragon. So below, actually, you are here and you are connecting with your dragon. It's a very, very ancient and also very powerful sign. If you use this sign inside of a ceremony that you create for your own to summon the dragon, then there is a high chance that your dragon will respond to it. Because just like your voice, this sign is very powerful. I experimented many times with it, and with success, a lot of success. I didn't believe back in the day that actually signs like this hold power or anything like it. I always laugh with Christians across. It's a torture device. A torture device. What kind of a power does that have? I really was like symbols. But then my dragon mentor said you should use the dragon's eye, and I was actually very skeptic. But once my dragon was fading away, this took care that my dragon was back. This was so powerful that I suggest whenever you do draconic rituals that you use the dragon's eye. The dragon's eye is from you. It's you and your dragons. It's your circle. Actually, the dragon's eye is another word for your draconic circle. So use this sign if you want to summon the dragon. If you think that you don't have a dragon, then try to create one. Try to create a dragon's eye. Try to create from try to create your draconic circle. So ask the dragon, ask them, and open the gate to be by your side. So the third one, how to summon the dragon, is a dragon altar. Of course, I suggest that you should have a dragon altar, and I recommend very much that you should have a dragon altar. A dragon altar is not just decoration. I made it as decoration, but later on, it seemed much more like a tool. So a draconic altar, not with gold, not with a lot of money, not with all the fancy stuff that you have to do on your. You have seen my dragon altar many times that I make a video on it. But this altar that I have two altars, but my first one is actually telling my path, and it's actually a portal. And when I go in front of my dragon altar, actually I talk with the dragon. I talk with my dragon altar, and that is a place of summoning. That is a place where you summon the dragon inside of your room or wherever your dragon altar should be. And this is also a very good way of summoning the dragon, that you use your dragon altar. And your dragon altar should be much more than just decoration. It should be something that you can use. Every time when you go in front of your dragon altar, this is not a place of decoration, this is a place of worship. This is a place of power and energy. This is just pure power, draconic energy that it should be. And the more that you do it, the more that you try to talk with the dragon, the more that you try to connect with the dragon, the more powerful your dragon altar will become. And it's a very, very, very good way to summon the dragon. You have to know about summoning the dragon. Summoning the dragon is not like, come with me, dragon, come with me. You don't, that is also something that you need to know about dragon summoning. You don't force the dragon. Don't force them. You cannot force the dragon. It will always come out in a bad way if you try to do that. You should know your dragon much more than to force it. They are still dragons. They don't respond very well to forcing things. That is why I can say dragons are no slaves at all. You cannot use them. Dragons make their own choices. And you can even try to open the gate. If the dragon says no, then the dragon says no. The dragon means it. That is very draconian of them. And the next thing, that you can do whenever you try to summon the dragon is, don't hurt yourself with this. Blood. Your blood. Your blood, actually, that is what I learned once I gave myself to the dragon. And I gave myself to the dragon with my blood. Actually, a bit too much, but the only thing that you need about this is a little just tiny piece of blood, of your blood. Because just like your voice, your even much more than that, your blood, your life force, everything that goes inside of your veins, it's where the dragon responds to. Dragons responded once you give it to your dragon or the other dragons. Then you give it your life force, and so that your dragon or other dragons can track you. They know where you are. You are opening the gate of the dragon towards you with a drop of blood that you donate to the dragon. So this is actually very powerful. That is not something that you have to do. Of course, a simple word to the dragon, your voice, using your voice or your dragon altar, is also a very good way. This one is something that I really recommend. How to summon dragons? Use the dragon eye. But you don't use it to, and that is the mistake of many alchemists. They try to summon the dragon with this, but they don't have good intentions. Whenever you try to summon the dragon, you should have good intentions. And your intention is to be just with the dragon, not to have advantages from this, not to be in religion or something like this. Your dragon, you should actually do a dragon summoning always with a clear mind, always with a pure mind and a pure mindset. That is what dragons can do. Dragons can read your mind, so you cannot actually you cannot lie to them. So whenever you have bad intentions, it can be that the dragon will not come, and the dragon they should come, they can come, but they come in a bad way. Because, like I said, they are dragons, they are not humans. And so, dragons, they are not human spirits. Dragons can be much more fierce and harder, and whenever they see a threat, then they show their teeth. So there is actually a bit of, like, for other people, like a risk in this. Whenever you are summoning the dragon and your mind is not how it should be, and they read bad intentions, then the dragon can show their teeth, and that is what happened with a lot of alchemists that I believe. That they had the wrong intentions. You don't summon the dragon with bad intentions. You cannot do that. You should always have a clear and a pure mind. And another, actually, there was another. I seem to forgot it. Sorry. There is another, actually. Let me see. Yes, of course. How to summon dragons. Use a mindless object. This just lifeless, seemingly lifeless object is actually very powerful in draconic energy. I have it around my neck for ever since the beginning of my path. I use it a lot to summon dragons, simply because, in the beginning it might be nothing, but I used a lot of blood and ceremonies on it. It has seen my entire path. And now, whenever I have it in my hands, it used to bend very easy, and the stronger that it became, the more solid that it became. Now, it cannot be moved. It cannot at all. It's powerful. It is power. And it's actually a way to summon the dragon. When you have a necklace or maybe a bracelet like this one, and you have a lot of, you put a lot of power in it. So I did a lot of power in this one. You might even can feel it if you feel it from your home, how powerful this is. A lot of people wear crosses and things like this. Well, I wear this. And this is pure power. I can summon dragons simply with this. And you don't have to look further than just a simple mindless object. Even when you put it on your neck, or you put it close to your heart, or to your body, and you have a lot of things that you've seen. Like I said, whenever I get injured, I do blood on it every time, and I do a little ceremony, simply as that. A lifeless, seemingly lifeless object can summon the dragon. You don't have to look further than a simple necklace, or maybe a bracelet, or maybe something else. It can come to life, and it can be your best tool to summon the dragon. It's not really actually summoning them, because the dragon is already there. But if you are interested to have other dragons, to have dragons by your side, even much more, and you invite the dragon in, you invite the dragon in, and that is also what I do. My dragon doesn't like that, but I want to know more. Your dragon can be very jealous because of that, very much. But I needed to know more. When I did this like 12 years ago, or 14 years ago, actually I tried to summon other dragons, and I came to learn a lot more from other dragons as well, because every dragon is different, and that is what I could understand from this. That is also what you can do. Try to invite other dragons, and as many as there can. Invite them to you. It's not only just your dragon, it's other dragons. Let yourself be surrounded by dragons in these ways that I told you, my brothers and sisters. Use all of these very much with respect, a lot of respect for the dragon. Like I said, they are no slave, they are no dog, they are no pet. They are use them on equal level, and use them with a lot of respect for the dragon.